issue 12. Or, wait, no, 10. Yeah, sorry, 10. Doesn't end well at all. What would the remaining prophets be doing? Most of the prophets are dead. Their homeworld was... Actually, no, that's not accurate statement. We don't know... The prophets we know of, they were a part of the Covenant, they're mostly dead. There was about 23 million of them on High Charity. The vast majority of them were infected by the Flood. The ones who weren't, well, they went into hiding because the Covenant isn't very happy with them, or the Covenant species aren't. We only know the location of one prophet, and he's actually has a good relationship with the elites, so he's working with a faction of them. Come on. Oh, I should probably point this out, because this is really interesting. Let me kill this guy. Is that... Oh shit, that's the battle wagon. Here we go now. There he is. What? Okay, this is spooky. Where is he? Seriously, where'd he go? He's below me. Okay. All right, yeah. Let me show you guys this. So, you guys might remember in Spartan Ops the artifact that gave the Infinity so much trouble, and where it came out of when you get it in the game. Well, look at this here. It's the exact same thing. And the people on New Phoenix saw it before they were composed, so it's pretty interesting. How about the sand... Oh, hold on, actually, before I answer that. Listen to what Cortana... Oh, actually, sorry. Cortana says before you put her into the console, she says, merge me into the vessel. This is how she survives when the Didact destroys the console. And I want to also say the noise of the composer firing is terrifying. There you go, it pans down to the portal there, showing that the essences are going back somewhere. We now know they're going back to the composer's forge, where there are factories there ready to convert the essences into Promethean Knights, as well as build the crawlers and watchers and such. How about the Sensorium in general? We don't know. The rest of their race is in a state of ambiguity. The prophets in the Covenant, they said that their homeworld was destroyed when the star went supernova, but no one can actually substantiate that claim. I'm not even gonna answer that question, sci-fi fan. Here we go. Cutscene's awesome. Needless to say. And right here we see the Didact teleport there. Know that this is how we know the Mantle's approach is outfitted with a translocation grid.
You persist too long after your own defeat.
Because Cortana is merged with the Mantle's approach right now, she has access to its systems.
Come then, warrior. Have your resolution. So misguided.
Wish it was playing louder though. Music right now.
Humanity's imprisonment is a kindness.
And these are hard light versions of Cortana being generated from the bridge itself.
In that case, you won't mind if we return the favor.
Your compassion for mankind is misplaced.
I'm not doing this for mankind.
That's because when Cortana appears, the Didact sort of loses his focus a bit and sort of brings Chief back to the bridge. That's why he doesn't just drop into oblivion when the Didact lets go of him. Go. And he is not dead. He is teleported to Gamma Halo. She didn't beat Rampancy. She is still rampant. You'll also notice Master Chief's shields aren't recharging, meaning that the Didact actually broke Master Chief's energy shields in his suit by gripping him too tightly. And everyone's really confused. It could have definitely been explained better, but what happened here is explained.
Cortana, do you read?
Is explained in the game itself. So as I was saying,
Cortana,
the Didact utilizes Mantle's approach's translocation grid when he teleports behind Chief. Because Cortana is merged with the vessel, she can do the same. So just as Master Chief detonates the nuke, Cortana teleports Chief off of the ship and then utilizes the Mantle's approach's energy to create a hard light bubble with artificial gravity.
here.
And Cortana right here is made of hard light.
You did it. Just like you always do.
So how do we get out of here?
I'm not coming with you this time.
What?
Most of me is down there. I only held enough back to get you off the ship.
No. That's not... We go together.
It's already done.
And the ship's been destroyed. So the rest of her with the ship is now dead, and this is the last part of here. And when the ship gets destroyed and this hard light bubble loses powers, then she dies.
So long to do that.
Some people have suggested that when Cortana is tying down the Didact with hard light bonds,
We were supposed to take care of each other.
one of her things flies into his helmet, which does happen, but people saying that like that's Cortana survived in the Didact suit. Well, that wouldn't be possible, or that didn't actually happen because literally the day after Halo 4, like right after Halo 4, Chief gets sent to Gamma Halo again, and fights the Didact, and Cortana's not there. Sure, I mean, but that's more for thematic purposes. That she's not acting rampant. Like basically, like you know, like you could hear it in her voice, Sci-Fi Fan, when she was on the bridge that she was still rampant even during that part. But like the point is that like the bond she and the Master Chief have is so strong that that when the Master Chief was being threatened, like all the rampant Cortanas that was copied, and you know the original herself obviously was able to pull it together to save the Chief. And doing that, she was able to go out on her own terms rather than an absolute mess.
Actual, Pelican 9-6er. We found him.
So the entire Mantle's approach was destroyed, but for how big it is, for a nuke that small to do that, that might seem a bit ridiculous, and that wouldn't happen normally, but because the composer requires so much energy, when the nuke detonated, it ended up causing like a chain reaction type deal, and the ship couldn't hold it together. It lost structural control of the ship, so it fell apart.
Mind if I join you?
Of course not, sir.
At ease, Chief. Feels kinda odd for you to call me sir.
If you're talking about Mantle's approach, that what we know that from Catalog, an in-fiction, a quote-unquote in-fiction character who interacts with Halo fans on the Halo Waypoint forums. There was a time where Catalog was answering tons of questions about everything. So people were wondering how Mantle's approach was destroyed by just such a small nuke, despite how big it is, and it explained that.
You don't talk much, do you?
No, I don't know if Mantle if the Mantle's approaches stuff was
I've lost people I care about, but
excavated or extracted or whatever.
Our duty as soldiers is to protect
do know that key pieces of the ship did do an emergency slipspace teleport to its last rally point, which is
soldiers aren't machines.
Gamma Halo.
We're just people. I'll let you have the deck to yourself.
I don't know if Soli and Lasky still talk Sephiroth, but Sci-Fi Fan, the Chief did actually have to go in and stop the Didact because, I mean, I don't know, I think you were here for the part where you're flying in the broadsword, but I mean, you know, the Mantle's approach was tanking. It was tanking super magnetic accelerator cannon rounds, which is like unfathomable. And also, any damage done to the ship is going to just be immediately repaired.